All right, so my male and female Libra. You guys were with somebody who maybe had somebody else, and they could have actually been married, because the Ten of Cups is usually a family dynamic, where these people are already established in a family situation, and there could be kids that are involved, and you didn't get the commitment that you wanted from the situation. And so again, you moved on. You moved on to get yourself your own family. So you didn't stay too long. It's like as soon as you really understood that there was not going to be a commitment there, you moved on. Okay, so how is the ex-partner viewing the situation now? Well, it looks like the ex, whoever you are referring to as your ex, I don't know how many triangles you're coming out of, but the triangle that you care about, okay? Because you might not have cared. But this ex is waiting for you to reach out to them. They also see a pause, because I guess they are accustomed to you coming in and out, and they don't know the side of you, maybe, that once you make a decision that it's solid. So they feel that you're going to contact them any day. They see a temporary pause in action and unnecessary worry. Okay, so some way, somehow, they're seeing that your finances are doing well. I don't know how they're being able to know that. Maybe they're stalking you on social media. Maybe they, have heard, maybe something about your business has been in the paper, because, Libra's got that card. Maybe you are coming out in the limelight more, and maybe your business was on the news. Maybe for some reason, they know that you're doing very well. And they think that you're in a relationship. They think that you're in a relationship of your own. You might have told them that, or somebody told them that through the grapevine. But this person is waiting for you, and they see that you have financial security, or that you're getting financial security. They are also working on something. So how is your ex feeling? How is the ex feeling for some of you about you moving on and not calling them anymore? Well, they feel like you're being cruel. They're up at night thinking about you, thinking about the situation, ruminating it over and over and over in their minds. They feel like, didn't you guys have something that was strong enough that you wouldn't necessarily need to have them romantically in order to be in their lives? Didn't their friendship mean more to you than romance? And they are feeling like you're being cruel. They're blaming themselves, and they're being incredibly hard on themselves. And it looks like they are putting themselves down or engaging in a lot of negative self-talk. They're crying. They're feeling like they made mistakes, that you really did care about them. And as a result of you stepping away, they are recognizing, this is for some of you, okay, are recognizing that they love you and they do care about you, and you did show that you really cared about them. And excuse me, and they're having strong romantic feelings, strong romantic pulls, or they are realizing that you were a significant relationship to them. You were, your energy, your friendship, your body, your sex, depending on what kind of relationship you guys have, is severely missed. They didn't think that you would have the strength to walk away, and they think you're coming back. But anyway, this card represents that they're sad, and the sadness of you not being in their life or calling them anymore is going to linger. It appears that they haven't quite completely shut the door. So maybe you have said something like, well, I'm ready to move forward. I'm in love with you. I want to get married. And maybe they're not divorced yet. I don't see the Libra being dumb enough to think that somebody would leave a marriage or, a house and a home for, somebody new. That's crazy. So okay, so now I'm sensing that somebody is going to get blindsided by a wedding proposal. Somebody's going to get proposed to You're going to get blindsided because you kept on saying something about it. You know, it's like you've been kind of letting this person know, if y'all going to get down with it, you know, let's make a commitment here. And he or she's been listening. Okay, somebody's getting ready to walk down the aisle. Okay, yes sir, yes sir, hallelujah. I know you happy as hell, girl. Now some of you, all right now. Okay, now some Libras are getting married, honey. You got the dress already, or you may be getting your dress. You've pick the flowers out. You know where you're going to have the reception, or that's what you guys are looking for. Okay. And I see that you guys are, you really love this person. Look, your heart is warm. You see the red in her heart. You can see her heart is warm. And you feel like this person came from God. Because I see this person being real stable and steady and consistent, and he is ready for marriage, okay? He is ready. He ready, baby. He ready. He's ready for marriage, okay? So I see that part for some of you who are still in stabilized relationships. A lot of Libras may be getting married, or this could be for just several hundred of you, okay? Now, some of you have had an issue with your bridesmaid. It could have been a family member, could be a cousin, you know, it could be Bobo tripping, whatever the case. The bridesmaid don't like the dress, or there's some type of just some petty shit jumping off, right? And so she stormed off. You have 7 others, or you have other bridesmaids, but you want that show, girl. Don't worry about it. I see you being stubborn. I see her she crying someplace talking about the wedding and how mean you are, and you talking about how she's a silly ass. But in the end, y'all gonna be cool, okay? The wedding is gonna be beautiful. The flowers, people are going to remember the flowers more than anything else. They're going to like the place. I see you and your husband like moving into a home, and I see this being a very long-term wedding and marriage. Like I just am getting this feeling of you being blessed. Okay, so for the rest of the Libras who are experiencing like a breakup this month, for the rest of July, I basically kind of see you slowly releasing. You have to remember that was a soulmate. Soulmates, they take a little longer to be able to get over than the rest of the people. So if you Libras have been wondering why you haven't snipped this off as easily and quickly as you do all the rest of them, you could be really much so dealing with the soulmate, okay? So again, those are a little harder to release than the others, and it takes a little longer because there's a strong attachment, all right? But if you stayed, you still wouldn't get a commitment. You can go back into that situation if you want to. You're not going to get a commitment. So therefore, you make the decision to release. You release it very slowly, methodically. You're going to do it slow. You're going to do it at your pace, okay? Because it was a deep connection. And then I see you every single day is going to get just a little bit better than before, okay? Especially towards the end of the month. Now, those of you who didn't have soulmates, y'all ain't even tripping no more. Y'all bounced back. But now those of you who you feel like it was a very strong connection, okay? Every single day, things are going to be looking up. I see the end of a difficult situation. They say you probably need to take a trip. Each day that you get closer to August is going to be better than the day before. Every day it'll get a little bit better, okay? And what you're going to ultimately do is buy a house. And if you don't buy a house, then you guys are just going to be focusing on scholarly things. Some of you may start contributing to a 401k. Some of you are really going to just move ahead and do you in that business level. Some of you are going to get back on the radio. Some of you are going to get back into your hobbies. Some of you are going to get back on YouTube. Some of you are going to do you're going to get back into doing things and make you feel good that bring in money. So if you want to look a little bit deeper in this situation, go ahead and email your girl at LibraWoman77@Yahoo, or you can call that 800 number down there and you'll be instantly transferred to me. Okay, so God bless. All right, God bless.